So you all know I've been kind of campaigning about getting wheelchair accessible bungalows. I need a wheelchair accessible bungalow. It appears that all councils and all housing associations actually have no idea what a wheelchair accessible property is when they're trying to allocate properties. There are two reasons really for this. One is they don't have assessors that are fully trained in wheelchair accessibility and disabled disabilities really and accessibility. So they don't have any training in that for their assessors. And then the allocations teams aren't actually told the measurements of these properties. They're just told it's a bungalow, it's got a wet room, it's got this, it's got that. They don't know the measurements of these properties. So how can they offer a wheelchair accessible property to a person who's able to walk? How can they do that? That's not fair. So there are people, even able-bodied people without disabilities, living in wheelchair accessible properties all across Milton Keynes. And I know that for a fact because I've spoken to several. They want moving out and the council won't move them out. Why? There are wheelchair accessible properties in Milton Keynes where people want to move out of them that aren't in wheelchairs, and Milton Keynes Council won't move them out. And yet there are people like me that are in a wheelchair that desperately need a wheelchair accessible property, and the council can't find me one. It's ridiculous. It's all over the country. These housing associations need to have an assessor measure these properties to check if they are wheelchair accessible. It's not hard. 1,000mm width door in all of the rooms, the external and internal doors, 1,000mm, and then a 1,500mm turning circle in every room once furniture's placed in it. So if you imagine a double bedroom, the large bedroom, with a double bed or two single beds, having a wardrobe and a chest of drawers, and then managing a 1,500mm turning circle. It's not that hard. You know, I'm in a wheelchair and I can understand it. I don't understand why they don't. And then don't give those properties to somebody that doesn't need it. Give it to somebody that actually does need it. It's not hard. They need to wake up. They really do. But I'm on one, and I'm going to kind of keep pushing all councils, all housing associations to make this right.